The cosmos themselves show the way. They light the path forward for Archpontifex Glorgl the Slimes in his quest for true godhood. While he and the other 77, cascading in nuclear light, are already revered as gods by the Cradle, the rest of the galactic community, which now has been revealed to the 77, must be made aware of this truth as well. And in order to do so, a new church must be constructed. A true center of faith for the galaxy where Glorglox, the Beslimed, can enshrine himself and bestow the blessings of his nuclear slime upon all supplicants who come to behold him and bask in his irradiating rays. But in order to do that, new worlds must be colonized, their resources must be plundered and used for the good of the 77 and for the Archpontifex. Thus do new cities of Protoform, like tumors, rise from the worlds that have been colonized. The Trandal slave race toils away unwittingly, obediently for the most part. There is discontent among them, of course, much discontent to be fair, but that will be stamped out in time. For now, the Empire must grow. The apostles of the nuclear slime must assert their dominance over both this sector and the galaxy. But even now, threats emerge. Here, we have an unknown vessel, a large one at that, cruiser patrolling beyond the distant borders of our civilization. Our scout ship has made contact with it, but it does not answer to our hails. Who built it, why it is here, and what it is doing is unknown. We will need to be cautious in this region of space, because we are not alone here. Perhaps we must start investing in our own warships. Merely looking at the cruiser, we can determine that it is a capable warship. It is strong, it is durable, it is also capable of invading planets, though not particularly effectively. We will need to build countermeasures so that we can destroy this thing if we are to make further expansions into this region of space. And there is a planet there that we could definitely use, a planet shrouded in asteroids. Intriguing. Now, let us move on. Greetings everybody, it is the Ash Heriter, and welcome back to Galactic Civilizations 4. I hope you enjoyed the last episode. If you did enjoy the last episode, I invite you to drop a like on this one preemptively. If you decide later on that you do not like this episode, you can, unlike it or even dislike it if you want. But I hope you'll enjoy this one as well. And don't forget, if you are enjoying this, do drop some comments. All that creates engagement, which is very good for the YouTube algorithm, which is going to be what keeps this series going into a full series rather than a short Let's Try series. So, moving on, we're just going to progress onwards into the turns. We have ourselves 4 systems: Glorglock Specular, our capital, Dimwallow, Ooze Hallow, and the Slime Garden. More systems will be colonized in due course. Now, our scout ship here has completed its scouting of this region, so we're going to send it out here, and then we're going to send it all the way back. So we need to select a colonist. Well, not a colonist, but rather a individual from Glorglock Specula to board our new colonization ship. So we're going to take this citizen here. He's going to jump on board. We have ourselves a new colonizer, and this new colonizer is going to head to, let's see here, we got Balder 2, class 22. It's pretty good. We have another class 22 here at Marsac. We need Monsatium, actually, because then we can build that refuge. So we're going to send them over here so that they can colonize this world. Because this is going to be a good one. That's also going to be a good one. Solaris, all the way over there. So that'll be the next world that we colonize. So, expansion goes swimmingly. We could construct a recruiting station here. Would speed up the population growth, to be fair. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to build a recruiting station. We don't need it here because we're already at max population. And what I'm going to actually do, because our approval is currently a little bit tanked. So I am going to remove coerced colonization, and instead, we could do slave labor. What is the current maintenance? We are at 6 maintenance, so this is going to drastically reduce that, which is going to drastically increase the amount of money we get. I think is going to be good. So we're going to do slave labor. Because, you know, a little bit of slave labor never killed no one. Don't listen to me, I'm a YouTuber. Illegal cloning. We have discovered an illegal cloning experiment on Dimwallow that will, in short order, greatly increase our population. However, the DNA was taken from citizens without their permission. What are your orders? I think we should promote the scientist. Or these clones have no rights. Hatch them immediately. Yeah, actually do that. It's going to give +2 free clone citizens. Sounds good to me. But that's on Dimwallow. I don't know if that's actually going to work here. We're at 5 out of 3. We need to build a population center, is what that implies. Also, we are steadily losing food, so we need solutions. I can end this for 1 credit, 1 control. I don't think that's worth it. It's going to be ended next turn. So what we need to do there is very rapidly construct a housing development, which will allow our population to expand. So I can put this right here. It's going to take 19 turns. I'm actually going to prioritize this. And then we can do the food thing. Alright, the Elucidator is done. Can we actually move beyond this border? I don't know if this ship can. It cannot. Okay. So our scout probes can, but basically our other ships are limited by their maximum range from our colonized space. So unfortunately the Elucidator cannot expand or cannot move that far yet. So we're going to have to come here and investigate these 3 anomalies and see what there is to find. So, proceeding onwards, we have completed Xeno-industrialization. Back during the Age of Nation-States, we learned how to set up international supply chains. Now, in this new age, we must prepare ourselves for galactic supply chains. Our best thinkers have produced a series of strategies to replace just in time with a new motto, just a galactic minute. I don't know what that means, but anyways, it's going to allow us to upgrade our manufacturing districts, which is going to be good. And from there, we can get space elevators, which will allow us to quickly move resources into orbit and begin constructing supply ships, which will allow us to build a space elevator and a Razar's Lift, which I think is a universal monument. We're going to build starbase modules. We do have a starbase. Let's actually do starbase modules. Then we can upgrade this. We have 3 modules. We may as well spend them so that we can get some economic benefit. We could drop a new colonist here. Maybe. Thing is, all of that's going to be kind of expensive to do, but I would like to take more territory quickly. All that's going to cost money, though, because we need to recruit governors, then, in order to actually manage those worlds. I'm going to hold off. Maybe allow our approval a little bit of time to recover. So as much as I want to take this, I'm actually going to head to Even Star. Oh, it's outside of my range, so I have to take this. Or I take Solaris. I'm going to go all the way to Solaris. Screw it. No, we need the Monsantium so that we can build the refuge, so never mind. We're going with the original plan here. Our HSV Seeker is going to head down here. Thus far, we haven't discovered any other civilizations in our sector yet, which is good for us, because that's going to allow us to expand and completely take over this sector without any... Yeah, this is the size of the galaxy. It's a big galaxy. As it turns out, galaxies are large. So, more time continues. We have another successful investigation here. We've got all kinds of anomalies. Damn, if we could get the Elucidator out there, that'd be great, but we can't. So, it is what it is. Hopefully these territories will all connect to each other soon enough. I mean, the influence does expand. We admittedly haven't built anything to expand influence further. We need to do something about this food situation. So yeah, I was going to do something here, because otherwise we're going to lose population, I think. So we need to rush this. Oh man, it's going to cost 410 credits, though. That's a lot. Oh, I want to, but no. No can do. Ah, shit, I accidentally clicked that. So, yeah, if you click something, it automatically rushes. So, well, we have new manufacturing here. So, the manufacturing on this world is going pretty ham, which is always good. Yeah. Putting a financial district there would be good. We have our boost coil. We could build a boost coil here to increase sensor power, provided a charge that will reset the moves of the selected fleet. Yeah, I don't know if that's useful to us right now, though. We could upgrade the manufacturing districts for 12. Yeah, that's going to be a huge boon. That's going to affect all of our manufacturing districts, which is going to be absolutely massive. We should also get more money going, because we could get a nice financial sector right here, which would be pretty effective. Having an influence structure here would also be good, but we can't do that yet. We can't actually build an influence building until we have, we need some other research for that, I'm assuming. Okay, as for here, let's send our ship back. Do some more investigation. So we have ourselves another colonist. We're going to send you on board this new colonization ship. This new colonization ship is going to... Yeah, you're going to hit up Solaris, so it's going to be a long trip. But it'll be fine. Now, we could start to do some ship development. We could also immediately construct a recruiting station here. It's going to increase the growth. I'm going to do that, actually. Because we're going to be using Glorglock Specula as a jump point for all of our colonists, so we need to be able to continuously replenish our population there. But that's not happening right now because we are in a food... No, we do have a food positive. Okay. Or we are gradually getting more food again, I should say. So what we can do to help bolster the colonies, or the other worlds that we have, is build ooze tankers. So what ooze tankers do is you're building them with production, and then they store production, and you fly them to another planet, and they instantly deposit that production onto that other planet, which can instantly cause things to build. So we're going to build a couple of these. They're pretty good. It's a great way to hasten your expansion of other worlds. So what we can also do is check our cultural progression, because we can get detached from nihilism, which will give us 3 ooze tankers and plus 10% income on all of our worlds, which is going to be great. So we're going to do that. We have 12 more to spend. That's not going to be enough to get anything. So bam, we now have 3 ooze tankers. We have 3 colonies. Convenient that. We're going to send one up to the Slime Garden. We're going to send one to Ooze Hallow. And we're going to send one to Dim Wallow. So, all of our colonies are now going to be receiving some extra resources. And we have ourselves a new planet. Marsac 3? No. We will call this, Glorb Prime. It's a very sluggish name. Right, Glorb Prime... Oh, God. Glorb Prime was once the home of an ancient civilization which disappeared 1,000 years earlier. That's not actually all that long ago. Although none of their technology is new, many of their entertainment products still remain intact and are of great interest to the colonists. Unfortunately, almost all of these shows and programs are incredibly childish and puerile, featuring an unfortunate amount of jokes about orifices. Oh no. The colony's workplaces are now filled with practical jokes that sap productivity. What are your orders? We don't want them to make their own decisions. We could distribute this trash on the open market, which would give egalitarianism plus 5% approval. Would reduce manufacturing. We don't want that. Or we can ban the trash for totalitarianism and extra control. We'll reduce approval, but we have to. Ban the trash and then laughter. Yeah, that sounds good. Well, the GNN is espousing the glory of other civilizations, so we're going to ignore it because we are not featured. We don't want to hear about other civilizations doing well. It's really not good knowledge for our population to have. So we're going to block this network and have anyone who is found listening or watching it thrown into slave camps. Permanently, of course. Gotta have the consequences be severe for disobeying the edicts of Slug Pope. So, our civilization continues. What have we here? Starbase modules has been completed. Starbases are upgraded through modules. This technology allows our shipyards to produce those modules, which can then be added to a selected starbase. Ah, so we build those through shipyards, huh? Interesting. Alright, nice. So we can now make for asteroid mining, which we definitely want. Unfortunately, well, it's not favored, but it's still pretty quick. Or we can wait until it shows up here. I'm going to do space elevators for now. And we need food situation sorted, though, so I'm a little bit concerned. How's this going? Yeah, our planet's overpopulated. I can't imagine that's helping. Oh yeah, what's going on here on Glorb Prime? It's currently just a colony, so it's giving resources to Ooze Hallow. We could hire a governor here. Jeffrey Drogor, he's not bad. He's not great either. Whereas he's a lot better, but he's very disloyal. A leader with loyalty below 30 is at risk to reassign or attempt to undermine you. A leader with an extremely high loyalty may help offer additional support. He is an opportunist, and he's defiant. No, unfortunately, he's very good, but he only has 3 expectations. No, that one has 1 expectation, so that's technically better. All right. You're responsible for your father's death, apparently, and you're a biologist. All right, we're going to put you in charge of Glorb Prime. Oh, this is a cool planet. All right. We got some research opportunities. That's a good population opportunity, so we can build a big one there. Planetfall. Reported location of the original scouts to set foot on this world. Alright, and here we have a big food source. But I'm going to put my planetary capital right here. This is going to affect all kinds of things. And then we can build the Monastium deposit, which is going to grant +2 food. But that's going to be a very slow construction. So, we really just need these first. This is going to provide +1 to nearby manufacturing. I don't know if that's actually the best place for it. Hold on. I'd rather, I think, put it there, because then it can affect these two. We'll put that there. We'll drop a manufacturing district, and then we're going to drop a Monastium deposit right behind it. It's going to take a little while, but we'll see how this goes. Oh yeah, the colonist here is actually going to work as a farmer in the meantime. Ship idle. Our constructor is done. So now the economic starbase is online. So we can't build modules, or we can build modules, but we have to build them in our shipyard here. So what can we build? We can build a production module. Modules are required to upgrade your starbase, or we can produce a module. Oh, these are just the resource as a module. Okay. Then can we add a module here? No. We can't. How do we get modules? I thought we would have them already. Anyways, we have our starbase. All that's good. We could construct another economic starbase somewhere. Question is, do we have any planets with nearby good resources that would be worth building a starbase near? Not really. So then there's just the matters of the Ascension crystals. So I may go... It's going to take a little while to get there. Then we can build a starbase out there next to these Ascension crystals. And hopefully figure out what they're all about. Wait, this is another slime sculptor? How did I get all these damn slime sculptors? Where'd they come from? I'm confused. We just got a bunch of free construction ships. Alright, well, that's cool, I guess. Head up to the Slime Garden. Build an economic starbase there. Ship idle. Our scouts are indeed idle. Head over this way. Discover those other planets, or systems, I should say. We have our scout right here. He's going that way. You can, at this point, just cut across our territory. We have 3 more systems up here, and then we've basically discovered everything in this sector. Or at least all of the star systems. Okay. Idle Core World. Ooze Hallow has completed its constructions. Alright, so, getting an agricultural district here is going to be pretty necessary, unfortunately. It's just going to be how it is. And then we can build another one right there. It's not going to be the best agricultural zone, to be fair. We build a Harmony Crystal Extractor. Going to grant extra approval. Will give extra maintenance, but we are reducing maintenance drastically thanks to slave labor. Glory be. Yeah, and then I'll tell you what, we're going to build an entertainment district right next to it. Because we gotta sort this planet's approval situation. because our governor there is pretty disloyal. Seized goods. Somehow our military advisor has come by an inoperable ancient relic. Well done, him. He claims that with some rare components, he can repair it and provide us with a ship upgrade that will significantly weaken the armor of enemy ships we face in battle. He would like simply to commandeer the items he needs from our citizens, perhaps tipping his hand as to how he came by the relic in the first place. What are your orders? Our citizens will be happy to contribute to such a valuable project. Indeed, they will be. After providing our military advisor with the missing components, he is able to activate the relic, and with only a tasteful amount of reluctance, turn it over to us. This will be a powerful weapon for our military. Wonderful. We have a free integrity disruptor ship upgrade. Cool. We'll put that on our, first major warship, I think. Ship idle. Ooze tanker, ready to go. Head to the Slime Garden. We'll get another one heading in that direction already. Actually, or you could go to Glorb Plime. Glorb Plime. Yeah, that's what I'm calling it now. Second time I've said it. James Osh, governor of the Slime Garden, has done a poor job of setting a justice system on their planet. Instead of dealing with it locally, they are requesting our capital's lawmakers deal with the problem. It is disappointing that such measures are needed to deal with one governor's incompetence, but we have little choice if we don't want crime to grow on the Slime Garden. We could send help. Cost us 200, Protoform data slates. Would give James Osh 5%, or 5 loyalty, and would reduce crime by 5%. Or it's their problem to deal with. We don't want to do that. No. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, unfortunately. What is your loyalty, anyways? His loyalty's okay. Could be better. So, I guess it's good. Now, the only problem is our money is pretty terrible, so we need to start investing in ways to get more cash. Otherwise, we can't get more governors. Or anything, for that matter. Space elevators has been completed. The challenge of moving our manufactured products into orbit has been with us for many years. Space elevators provide a cheap and reliable way to move things from the ground into space. This will allow us to unlock space elevators. Once per planet, they cost 50. Have 1 Durantium cost, but provide +1 minerals to the planet. I mean, that's good. Orbital manufacturing. Unlock orbital factories for our planets. That could be cool. Do it. And the Elucidator has finished its research, so we're going to send it to another anomaly, and we'll see what it just found. Millennia ago, this was a transportation hub, part of some kind of civilization-wide network for civilian transport. A remarkable facility, now dusty and ruined. Sadly, the remains of a few aliens can be seen inside, waiting for transportation that never came. Interesting, this must be the precursors again. It sort of looks like their architecture. Very brutalist. Now, what's interesting is it seems like whatever happened to them, it happened fast. Otherwise, these transportation hubs would be in a very different state than they were. Or perhaps it didn't happen fast, but perhaps as it happened, it blacked out communication, preventing the citizenry from knowing that something was happening until it was too late. We could take what we can from the place, granting us 100 treasury and +1 module, or we could gain +10 influence growth to all of our worlds for 50 turns. We need the money. It's not much money, though. I'm going to take the influence growth. We do need the money, but not like that. It's very limited. Alright. I mean, we have 5 planets, so we're looking pretty good on the colonization front, I dare say. Alright, our Seeker probe here has completed its task. We're going to want to get the subspace streaming pretty soon, so we can see where we can go from there. So I'm going to send it over this way. I have enough culture points to do something. I have 20 culture points. Indeed, I may actually have enough to do something. We could get prestige, which would double our ship's experience. Or we could do purges, which would reduce unrest across all core worlds, and security measures will become more effective. That sounds great. Let's do some purges. The state maintains power through fear, eliminating perceived threats to its control. Sounds excellent. And then we can get secret police, which is an empire, one of these things that drastically reduces crime everywhere. Basically makes crime a non-factor outside of certain extremes. So that could be good. We don't need it now, but it'll definitely be something that'll be useful later. So we have the space elevator is something we can get here, but we don't have Durantium, so we need to be able to get Durantium. And we do know where we can find Durantium, so we need a mining starbase, but I can't build a mining starbase, or maybe I can. Can we build a mining starbase? We can only build military and communications. build a mining starbase. So, asteroid mining would lead to orbital mining. Perhaps that's it? Or starbase refinery. Perhaps that's what we need? I don't know. Alright. Planets have received some extra resources here. Good. The manufacturing is almost ready. Our food situation is once again kind of bad. Our people are starving. Business as usual. This ooze tanker is ready to go. We're going to send it off to the slime garden. And what have we found here? Anomaly hunt. Our exploration efforts have been a great success and have led to the discovery of 7 new anomalies. If they had any doubts before, those are long gone. Our people now long to learn more about deep space. Is there anything we should focus this new forced enthusiasm? Or is there anything we should do to focus this new enthusiasm? We could continue our exploration efforts, which would grant +1 culture points, +5 ship range. Oh, that would increase the range bubble of our ships. That could be good. Ooh, make the most of our resources the ships have discovered, granting +600 to our treasury, +1 culture point, +1 durantium. That's good. Yeah, we're going to do that. We need the money. And we need durantium, so... Good stuff. That will allow us to build a orbital... Oh my god, what the hell? We actually have a lot of things here. They all cost durantium, so we need durantium, is what I'm seeing here. All kinds of different things we could build here. Can I disable this? No. From the looks of it, I can't. Okay. Just looking at the different stats here. Do an orbital prison. Costs a lot of money, though. Colonization center. Increases the rate at which your population generates citizens. You don't need that. Climate control. Grants +1 to farming. It might not be terrible, but maybe not on this planet. Or we do the space elevator. I think we're going to build the space elevator. How much does that cost? Only 50. Alright, so our manufacturing has gone up on Glorglock Specula, so we'll be able to build even quicker. We're almost done here, actually. So... yeah, we gotta get some sort of farming going here. We could drop 2 farming tiles right there. It's not gonna be the best, but... I mean, I don't know where else to put them. Could build them in the jungle, I suppose, as well. Have like 3, 4, 5 up here. So you want to cluster things together thanks to the adjacency bonuses. I think we can do this with our wetlands. I'm just going to build 2 farming sectors right here. It's not going to be great. And we'll build like a housing sector in the desert. Or even another manufacturing district. Or a entertainment district. Something. I don't know. We can build something in the desert. Doesn't really matter. We can't build a farming district. That's all I know. Or let's have a look at what the bonuses we can build here. We could get a prison camp. We could build a capital mainframe, but there's only once per civilization. We don't want to do either of these, because everything else here costs Durantium or Promethean or Monsantium. We will start getting Monsantium very slowly, but it's not much. I want to queue something else up. Alright, it's going to have to be agriculture. It's kind of bad, but I don't know what else to build there anyways. Considering it is sort of in an inopportune location. Alright, we have ourselves... So we can put this integrity disruptor on the ship, but this is not a combat ship. I mean, it is. It's actually not a bad ship for combat. The Elucidator. But let's just allow it to go really fast. We can zip around and grab all these anomalies. Alright, hey, our influence is connected. We are #1 in the most diverse and captivating cultural traits. Yes. Proof that our culture, our way, is the best way. And now the entire galaxy knows it. That Arch-Pontifex Glorg the Beslimed is just objectively, no dispute, the most superior being in the galaxy. All others will bow soon. Glory to the Anchorites of the nuclear slime. Alright. More turns to go by. What have we here? We have our slime sculptor is in position. We could construct a communications starbase or a military starbase. Let's construct a communications one. Just drop it right here. Alright. It's going to, I think it takes a couple of turns. But I'm hoping that this is going to allow us to... we need to build a xenoarchaeology module on it. Can we do that? We can. We can build a xenoarchaeology lab. Hell yeah. Let's go. Build it. So... Oh, cool. That actually shows up on the station. No, it doesn't. I lied. That was already there. Or no, does it look different? Maybe it looks different. Did something change? I feel like something changed, but perhaps it didn't. So, we have a xenoarchaeology lab. Cool stuff, which is going to grant plus 0.2 to a relic and plus 1 to ascension. I don't know what either of those things are, but I like both of them. Both relics and ascension. Alright, an ancient artifact. Your fleet stumbles upon an ancient artifact floating in the depths of space. Its origin is unknown. It is made of a strange metal our scientists call durantium. The purpose of this artifact is lost to time, but we can still make use of its raw materials. Oh yeah, give me that sweet durantium. Alright, now we're talking. Now we can actually build some cool stuff. So looking here... Oh, you lied to me. Cannot build, not enough durantium. How much durantium do I need for this damn thing? 5! Dear Lord. Dear Glorb? I don't know, man. Alright, the Elucidator is going to investigate this anomaly. A random capsule over there. Sounds like it could be useful. And our Slime Sculptor is here. We can build another economic starbase. Just cuz. So, drop an economic starbase next to the Slime Garden. This is going to be a good system for us. We could build a starbase factory, which would cost us 1 durantium. Would provide plus 3% manufacturing. I don't know if that's quite worth it. It would be a total of plus 8% manufacturing to the worlds in the radius here. I mean, it's not terrible. How's our food situation? Aside from bad. Man, we could build an agricultural district here. We could build it like there and cross. Yeah, I think this is the best way. So we're gonna cross over this way. Build another agricultural district. We'll build 2. Even they'll take a little bit of time, but that's fine. We could construct a manufacturing district here just to expedite things, because if we get a manufacturing district there, we should be able to construct our agricultural district even faster. What do we have here? Plus 2 to food. Epimetheus field. Yeah, we want that. It's also going to take 25 turns. Prioritize that. Could be better. Alright. And we have ourselves a new planet. Polaris 3. That's a dumb name. We're going to call it Irradiance. Upon landing on Irradiance, you quickly realize that it has been inhabited before. Again, so many aliens. Beneath the northern ice, explorers have found a ruined starship with an active leaching field module, which will reduce the shield strength of enemy ships in battle. Your colonists believe they can extract the module, but the resulting melt will flood much of the arable land on the planet. The climate change will kill most of the unique native species. What are your orders? Set land aside for the native species, leave the ship buried, but study its technology. This would give us pacifism. There's too much life in the universe as it is, and this module can help our military. To give us egalitarianism, would reduce the amount of tiles on this planet by 2. I don't like that. Set land aside for the native species, and leave the ship buried. This will give us pacifism. Either one's going to give us pacifism, but this will give us technology, so we'll take it. Unfortunate. I wish there was a totalitarian option, but there wasn't. Okay, how are we doing? Everything else is going just fine. Our ships are migrating around. We have our Seeker here is done, so we're going to send our Seeker up in that direction now. Then this Seeker is going to go here, and then we'll have all of our planets ready to go. So, for now, we don't need to do any further expansions. What I'm going to do is go on some slave-finding missions. We're going to go on like 4 of them at once. Should be good stuff. Our Ooze Tanker here is going to head to Dim Wallow. help in the production there. So what are we producing in dim wall of food? Yeah, all right, we need that. So, oh yeah, we're not doing good there. We've got 1 ascension crystal. We've got 1 ascension per month. Fantastic. I don't know what that's for, but I imagine it's going to be good. Hello, another class 17 world. Not too bad. It's got thulium as well. It's another resource that we will eventually need. And as for you... Hello. No, that's not a star. I mean, it is, but it's not one we can go to. Alright, just go over this way. It's going to take you a long time to get there, but that's fine. Orbital manufacturing has been completed. Moving our manufacturing operations to microgravity environments will eventually allow for construction of massive structures in space. We're not there yet, but this first step was always going to be the biggest. Fantastic. Good stuff. So it'll allow us to build a starport. But more importantly, asteroid mining is now available. We're just going to jump straight to it, because asteroid mining is awesome. And if we're going to be doing asteroid mining, I think we need to start building shipyards. So what's the situation here? 4 more turns. You're working on food construction. We can't interrupt that. You're also working on food construction, as are you. All right, everything's working on food construction, apparently. You're on the basic construction of things here. What about you, Irradiance? We could give you a governor, make you into a full-fledged planet. Nathan Gurr here. You know what? You're not bad. Your social's terrible. Ooh, you're even better, though. And with higher loyalty. Yeah. All right, Jackie Mantor. What's your traits here? Cybernetic? Cool. Cybernetic enhancement is hated by a portion of our population. When assigned a governor, will flee back to your leader pool if their planet is conquered. Oh, that's kind of good. All right. Ooh, very mountainous. Interesting. Okay, where do we want to drop a planetary capital? We don't need to spread influence, so because we're like on the edge of our territory, in the edge of a sector, so doing influence there isn't going to matter. So I could drop this somewhere else. We could drop it on this wetland, but that's going to prevent... We could do this just a big old money planet. The thick money planet, maybe. Drop this here. I think this is the best bet. We'll be losing out on 1 tile of adjacency, but that's fine. And then manufacturing on the colonial generator. Can we build? Yeah, we can build something here. So we could do the colonial generator, then like down here. Extra manufacturing, but that's gonna give the manufacturing bonus there. So I'm gonna actually drop it right here onto this starship thing, and then we can get 2 manufacturing tiles, and then everything else we're just gonna devote to money. And of course, like 1 to approval. The citizens of Ooze Hollow are unhappy. Oh my god. Useless. Okay, this is going to help there. Yeah, they'll get over it. Alright, what do we have here? There is an extension matrix in a capsule, a rare ship upgrade that will increase the weapons range of the ship it is upgraded with. Okay, we could take it on board. We would get that we can attach onto one of our ships. We could sell it for an Illyrium and a Thulium, or disassemble it. Or we could get 300 Protoform by converting it to Protoform. No, we'll take the upgrade, actually. That could be quite good. So, the Elucidator has found another anomaly, so we're going to... Oh, hello. What are you doing? This is the Punisher. There's that ship again. Moved. Somehow it snuck in between our planets. I'm a little bit concerned about what it's going to do. For now, it hasn't attacked us. We'll go and continue the research of various anomalies. Let's see what happens. Alright. So, we have completed... Yeah, you just go on explore now, because everything else beyond our borders, I think, is, idle core world, huh? Dimwallow is done with its business. Okay, Dimwallow needs approval, and it needs... We have food again. Not much, but we've got something. Got 5 out of 4 citizen slots, so we need another housing district, unfortunately. We're going to drop a housing district here in this wetlands. And then we could even drop another one. Give us more population. That's not going to solve our food problems, so... This is not a very good planet, if I do say so myself. Its production is... No, manufacturing is also not very good. It's just not very good. That's all I can say. Really no way around it. Guess we could get a financial district going here. A couple of them, you know, because that's going to be also financial in nature. Well, let's do it that way. The cults. A new cult has begun to grow in numbers on Glorglock's Fecula. The cult has grown wealthy by convincing rich members to make substantial donations. The followers believe that we were given life by an alien species, and they predict that these creators will soon return to us. Unique voices should be protected, not constrained. Absolutely not. Totalitarianism, we can tax them heavily. Yeah, let's do that. It'll get us more money. You know, we can, we'll tax them heavily while we send one of the 77 to irradiate them with its nuclear light. And hopefully this, the radiation will, you know, decrease their cranial functions enough that we can more readily persuade them that it was actually Archpontifex Glorg the Beslimed that gave them life rather than some other alien species that really they've been reading their prophecies and scriptures wrong, that it was in fact the nuclear slugs that did it. So, in order to do that, we will, of course, need to heavily irradiate them. But that can all be arranged. And in the meantime, we'll tax the hell out of them. Fifth place. The highest GDP in the galaxy. It's okay. Slave finding mission complete. 202 through our treasury. The slave hunters report success from their efforts. Some new slaves have been sent back along with our money that they coincidentally were carrying. Yeah, our money that they were coincidentally carrying. I love it. That's great. Keep doing them. All for the realm. It's good that, you know, these people have returned to us. Year 5. It has been nearly 5 years since we left our star system to explore the galaxy. We are no longer vulnerable to planet-wide extinction events, and we have brought life, our life, to new worlds. A celebration is held on each of our worlds. It is a time for our people to reflect on the progress we made to get to this point. Stories are told of the dreams of thousands of years of our ancestors being realized by our generations, and we are excited to see what the next year brings. Hell yeah, plus 20% approval. That's really good. Plus 1 culture point as well. What's our culture sitting at here? Maybe we can get ourselves another one. We have 16, not quite. Need a bit more. Alright, beginning the survey there. It's good stuff. Planets are slowly starting to connect together. Ah, the stations also cause an influence bubble. Good. That's good to know. So, one more turn for asteroid mining. Let's go. Then we can start to construct asteroid mining ships and start to basically build asteroid mining stations everywhere. Anyone with a spaceship and bad piloting skills can smash a rock, but it takes careful planning and ability to actually extract useful resources in the process. Excellent. Let's get starbase manufacturing. I want to get starbase manufacturing so we can start hopefully getting some durantium going. We'll see if that works. So, we have ourselves a liquefactor. So, liquefactors are our asteroid mining ships. This immediately got us one. So, when you colonize asteroids, you're not getting one tile. You're getting all of the interconnected tiles. So, you need to look for the big clusters of them. So, these are only clusters of 2, whereas here, that is just a big chunk. I think that's like 6 that we would get in one go. And when you get them, even if they're in the middle of nowhere, they will transfer their resources to the nearest colony. I think there's a penalty, depending on how far it is from the nearest world, but it's still, like, decent. Holy crap, that would also be a ton, but we can't get that. So, I'm going to send it here. We're going to send this liquefier over in that direction. Oh, we have another one here, another liquefactor. So, where are we going to send this one, then? Like, these are all for 2. So, I think Glorglox has enough production as is, so I want to send it to, like, Glorb Prime. We have another one? No. But our Elucidator is done, so we're going to send the Elucidator to investigate this artifact. Hopefully that'll be something good for us. And what did it find in the meantime? Another cache. Alright, we can get more durantium. Or we can add the artifact to the vault. I don't know what it is. It's a mystery artifact. Take it. I'm curious. Plus 50 research. Take it. Do it. So we're done with our research immediately, so we're gonna get ourselves a new tech here. Let's actually do subspace streaming. We gotta get that eventually, otherwise we're stuck here. Okay, what are you doing? That's another ship. We have multiple potential hostiles on the fringes of our system. We do actually need to start worrying about military affairs, because I don't know what they're gonna do. Hello, you're coming closer. Slave finding missions have been complete. Excellent. Very good. How's our shipyard here doing? I think it's got 1 or 2 more slave finding missions going. 2 more. Cancel this one. And build some liquefactors, because liquefactors are going to build real quick. Cancel this one as well. Screw it. Get some liquefactors going. We want to get as much deep space mining as possible. They'll produce it very quickly. And then we can just basically get everything. I want to get all of the asteroids in our territory to be producing for us. Alright. Hello. Glorgalock Specula Starbase is leveled up. Or no, we can build a module here. We can build the Starbase factory. This actually might be good here. It's going to cost us 1 module and a Durantium, though. I don't want to spend Durantium. But this, so the perimeter scanner, will increase the sensor power and also influence growth. More pertinently is the influence growth, because we're getting the bulk of our influence from Glorgalock Specula. But I don't know if that's going to apply, because this is actually coming from the starbase rather than the planet. So I don't know if that's going to stack very well, because I don't think the influence of the starbase is going to have much of an effect. Scanners is nice, but we'll have planets all around here, so that's also not going to be super useful. That would be nice on like a border system, but I think we'll be fine. Alright, new liquefactor. Just immediately build an asteroid colony right there. So these asteroids are now sending their resource to Glorgalock Specula. We'll get this one. We're just going to expand outwards from now. We have ones heading to some of the big resource chunks a little bit further out, but as it goes. Alright, the Seeker, yeah, you need to be doing some exploration. Just unveil as much as possible. Yes, build a new asteroid mining cluster. So, which one's up? This one's up. We got 3 here, which is going to Glorb Prime. So each of these is granting plus 0.1 to production, which is manufacturing from mineral output. Colonial generator, manufacturing districts. I don't know. Looking here. We're almost done here. Approval here is not looking as bad anymore, but we need food. We need to be able to expand our population here. We need a lot of things, to be fair. That would be good for population, but this would be good for tourism. We could build a wealth district right here, but I would like to expand outward. Let's do another construction of a manufacturing district right there. We can drop another one right here. So that would grant also +2. But this, yeah, I'd like to get like a financial district, but no, we're going to do it this way. And then we'll get a housing district right here. Alright, so that should be good. New ship idle, a new liquefactor. Why don't you grab this one? It's not, you know, all that good, but hey, you know, it's... These liquefactors are super cheap. Oh, asteroid cluster must be in your zone of control. Oh, okay. So we can't grab that until we have a starbase nearby, or until we take one of these planets. We could take that planet and expand that in. But that's interesting. So I'm going to send it here instead, and we'll have these asteroids all contribute to Glorb Prime. Hello, we are #1 on the prestige ranking. Once again, proving our objective superiority over every other species in the galaxy. All hail the nuclear slugs. We are just glory made manifest. All other civilizations will bask in our irradiating light. So, our flagship has discovered an artifact, suspected to be of Dreadlord origin. It's a weapon of terrifying power, able to instantly damage an entire enemy fleet. We must decide whether to preserve it for potential usage or dismantle it for valuable resources. We can secure it, or we can dismantle it for 150. No, take it, see what it is. So this is a one-time use thing that's going to deal 25% damage to a particular fleet when we use it on it. That's kind of cool. What can we get here? Increase the range of our ships? No, don't do it. We're just gonna keep going on Command Bridge. We want this thing to be fast. It's gonna be our Millennium Falcon, the Elucidator. Zipping around the galaxy. Make the Kessel run in... what? How many parsecs? I don't know. Where the hell is the Kessel run in this galaxy anyways? Alright, subspace streaming. Within the fabric of subspace are certain channels where information seems to flow more readily. By coaxing our sensors to mimic this behavior, we should be able to dramatically increase their efficiency. So, we can now increase our ship's range, so this will allow us to move a little farther away from our territory. And we can travel through subspace streams, that's good. Starbase comm stack. What's this going to do? Improves the manufacturing capability of our starbases. Grant us +2 modules by default. I mean, what else could we use here? Orbital mining? Yeah, I think we want orbital mining, because this is going to allow us to... yeah, orbital mines for our colonies. Do that. It's going to take forever, though, so maybe don't do it right now. Let's just build armed shuttles so that we can at least get some, like, small-scale ships. We still haven't contacted another civilization. That's strange. So that basically, that must just mean that we don't have any in our immediate radius. Or in our, I mean, obviously there's none in our sector, but none have investigated us either, which is unusual. Normally something like that's happened by now. Send the asteroid miner over there to those. We got all these asteroids right here. Yep. So we got plenty of asteroids, all now contributing to Glorb Prime. Upgrade the manufacturing districts here. Oh god, it's gonna take forever. Alright, well, it is what it is. Idle Core World. Glorlock Specula is done with its thing. Alright, we have a lot of food. Finally, our food situation has been sorted. So, what do we now need? I mean, having housing would be really good. We could get this orchard here. +2 to population, +1 to food. It'd also grant us Artocarpus viriles. +3 food, +10% growth, +1 maintenance, but that's not too big of a factor. Grants +2 to our population. Yeah, we'll do that. Or it basically grants +2 population adjacency bonuses. Then we can build a housing district, which will allow us to actually build more people. Build more people? You know what I mean. And we'll do one there and another one here. So we'll get a big old housing complex here, which will allow our population to get much bigger. An event. The Isengard. We have captured the famed mercenary Mirazu Izen, a renegade from our local slave race that has been doing all kinds of theft and banditry. We've caught him. We could put him to use by imprisoning him. Should grant us +25% approval for 50 turns. Give us pacifism awareness. Or we could rebuild his ship if he agrees to join us, which would allow us to, yeah, we could then construct the Isengard, which is a unique ship. Let's do that. Or we could put him into our government. No, let's get his ship available. That'd be cool. We need new shipyards also. That is absolutely something we need to have. So what's going on here? Actually, let's immediately set up a shipyard here in Dim Wallow. How's the production on Dim Wallow? 4.3. Let's have a look. Which planets have the best production? Slime Garden's also at 4.3. Glorb Prime 3.1. Irradiance 4. Obviously, Glorglock's Fecula has a lot. But we need a new shipyard. So I'm going to put that in there. So this is going to show up right here. We're going to... yeah, we're going to drop that right there. To expedite that process. Good. Good. Then we can start constructing, or we can start having Dim Wallow send out slave raids. So that's going to be a constant source of income. We have enough cultural points. I believe you now. So we could get secret police, we could get obedience. Citizens' expectations lowered by 20%. Citizens with the totalitarianism trait provide 25% more max I can't fucking read that. We would get the support ship, the Enforcer. Do it. Obedience is good. And then we can progress onwards towards censorship. Although we don't have factions, so I don't know if we need that yet. We have ourselves another liquefactor. We're going to send this liquefactor... just get everything in this area. So we're going to send this one over here. And, well, here's the Enforcer. This is our ship. Interesting. It's a cruiser. That's actually kind of a big ship. The problem is... it's not very powerful. We can't upgrade it at the moment. And it doesn't have much that it can do until we can build. So we're going to just leave it. Actually, I may bring it up here. I'm going to bring it up here. Just to keep watch. We have our base here that we could build a starbase factory on, but that's going to provide such a teeny negligible bonus. Why didn't I build that closer? No, it is going to affect both planets. So we can colonize Gamma Alpha, and the starbase will actually benefit both planets. And there's technically 2 more that we could... 3 more that we could use as colonies. There's teeny little... terrible colonies. Would you like to build a mining base on this asteroid cluster? Yes, yes, yes. Indeed, do so. And here? Anything further? Perimeter scanners? No. Don't need it. And one more liquefactor online. I'm going to send him over there. How's the Elucidator doing? We got some anomalies up here, so we're going to go and investigate that artifact. Poisonous device. Your captain reports delivering a lost cargo container in the depths of space. Inside, they found a highly advanced device capable of poisoning an enemy's planet's environment. What should be done with this dangerous technology? Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a lot of money. But I like poisoning enemy planets, so we're going to take that. It's always good. Always poison the enemy planets if you can. So time will progress. Another asteroid mining cluster up and running. I think our shipyard here can use some new production. Oh, we're still going here. Never mind. We can construct the Isengard. The armed ship of Mirazu Izen. Very small. Basically a frigate. Could be good. We can also try and get some more colonies. So I'm actually going to start building a couple more slime seeders after we're done with all these liquefactors. So all these liquefactors are going to go off and do their liquefaction thing. Yeah, you head up there. We get all of these asteroid colonies going. You've already done that? Okay, then you're going this way. Our influence radius expands. Good. Slowly but surely. We have another one. I'm going to send this one up here. Or do we already have one going there? Don't think so. I'm going to send that one up there. We don't have an asteroid colony here. Do we have one here? Okay. What the actual fuck is happening out here? Alright, I am concerned. I am quite concerned, because that's abnormal. Stop the colonization ship processes. Hold here for just a second. We're going to stop building liquefactors as well, because we need warships. So I'm going to construct Isengard. I don't have any other warships to make, so... well, tough shit for me. I guess we will build another slime seed. Ship idle. Liquefactor. We've got everything here, so go that way, I guess. There's basically an entire fleet out there. Alright, we are #1 in empire building and core world domination. Fantastic. Proving our dominance yet again. Dimwallow has now constructed its first shipyard. Its only shipyard, I should say. So let's get some slave finding missions going. They're going to take a little while, but gradually as Dimwallow's production increases, that will go faster. We could give it more production by increasing its manufacturing capabilities, so let's do that. Its approval is decent, so that's looking fine. We have another liquefactor here, so let's send it down. because this is now open to us. And the Elucidator has completed its task of surveying, which it has found an ancient artifact. Once again, we can harvest this. It is an energy weapon of some kind. No, we can harvest the energy of it. Never mind. It's going to give us a Durantium. Cool stuff. Could use some Durantium. The Isengard is ready to go, so we're going to send the Isengard up here to ward off whatever the hell's going on out there. Because there's... Oh, another lost relic. Or life relic. Life relics increase colony growth. And we have Illyrium out in these fields. What is going on out here? What the hell is this? That looks like a black hole. I wonder if this game has wormholes. I always found wormholes... I find wormholes to be a bit annoying in sci-fi. Like... going into a black hole, like spaghettification be a thing. You guys don't know what spaghettification is. It is, it's a process that happens if you were to go too close to a black hole, that basically the pull on the part of you that is closer to the black hole is so much bigger than the pull on the part of you that is away from the black hole because of the, you know, the nature of how event horizons work, that you will basically be pulled apart. And they kind of theorize that the way how you're going to be pulled apart is you just get, like, stretched, and then the pieces of you just snap into these, like, string-like bits. So, spaghettification. It's good stuff. Alright, more asteroid mining. Asteroid mining happening everywhere now. Yeah, we're looking good. And we have our Enforcer here. I don't want to engage until I'm confident that we can actually win. So I think I want to have the Isengard there, and then we can start to hunt these random ships out beyond our border, because I don't trust them at all. Everything else is looking fine. You're just going to stay here for the moment. Go sentry. The Elucidator has finished here, so we're going to send it to this anomaly. Space junk. It's going to take it a little while to get there, but it's going pretty fast. Meanwhile, what has it found? We found a lost cargo floating around. There's a mysterious robotic star drone with advanced technology on it. When this drone is deployed, it could act as a small but lethal ship in battle. This could prove useful or profitable. By storing the drone, you can analyze its advanced technology and integrate it into your fleet, potentially boosting your fleet's capabilities in future engagements, or we can sell it for 500. Let's do that. Get more money. But that, my friends, will be where we leave today's episode off. We have made some excellent first steps in expanding the glorious domain of Slugpope. But more will be to come, of course, and sooner rather than later, I think, we're going to start encountering other civilizations. We've had all kinds of traces of these other civilizations be found in all the anomalies and capsules, but thus far, they have, for the most part, been of civilizations that are long gone. But we know, thanks to GNN's mysterious broadcasts, that we have contemporaries. I reckon we'll find them soon, or perhaps they'll find us. And as soon as that happens, there will be war, because they will need to be consumed, or at least forced to bask in Slugpope's irradiating rays, so that their brains can be rotten, so that they will more adequately revere the glory that is the Archpontifex. Now, that is all for today, my friends. Drop this video a like if you have enjoyed it, and please leave any comments. All of that will be greatly helpful in ensuring that this series gets out to as many people as possible, because that's just how the YouTube algorithm works. And once again, if this video does well, or if this series does well enough, which isn't a huge bar to cross because I'm a small channel, it will be a full-fledged series rather than a 4-episode Let's Try. In addition, on the 4th episode, so if you stick around till the end, I will actually host a short little giveaway that'll involve, just anybody who leaves comments will be eligible for the giveaway. I'll put all the names into a hat, and we'll see from there, because I've got an extra key, and I intend to use it. So, catch you all in the next one. Ash Heriter out.